Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Monday, September 8th, 2025. Well, after the pretty spacey, but also kind of disruptive energy of the last few days, what with Uranus turning retrograde and the big full moon lunar eclipse of yesterday, today's energy is very different. It's very direct and even motivational. The sun today is at 16 degrees of practical and hyper-organized, sometimes very critical, but generally service-oriented Earth sign of Virgo, wearing green today for Virgo. Virgo energy is good amid all of this other stuff because it helps to ground us and organize us. And today the moon begins the day in the latter degrees of mystical magical water sign Pisces, where the full moon was yesterday. As it moves out of Pisces, it makes a conjunction to Saturn, which has retrograded back to the very last degree, 29 degrees of Pisces, which can be a little bit of a difficult moment. It's like, oh, I gotta do this. Oh, geez. 10:44 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 1:44 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, at 6:44 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Moon goes void, of course, for a little less than an hour, and then enters into the very dynamic and certainly motivational and generally impetuous fire sign of Aries. We're wearing red here for Aries, as we always do. 11:37 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when the moon enters Aries. 2:37 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 7:37 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And of course, because there are many planets in early degrees, we go bang, bang, bang with the moon making aspects to them, the first of which is a conjunction to Neptune, the planet of dreams and visions, the ruling planet of Pisces. So again, we're going to get a little spaced out in mid part of the day here. The moon at 1 degree of Aries conjoining Neptune retrograde. Good for meditation, good for contemplation, not very good for motivation. Be sure that you're not being confused. Don't believe everything you hear, even from yourself, during this period. 1:33 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when it's exact. 4:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 9:33 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. 30 minutes after that, the moon makes a harmonious 60-degree sextile to Uranus, the planet of dreams, the planet of disruption, as we mentioned, the planet of sudden change, often chaos. He is at 1 degree of Gemini and has just turned retrograde, so this is just another one of these electrical, anything can happen sort of moments. But the angle of the sextile makes it just a little bit smoother, so hopefully things work out. Think differently during this period. 2:03 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 5:03 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10:03 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and then a half hour after that, the moon makes another harmonious sextile, but this one is to the other side. It is to Pluto, the Lord of Power, concentrated energy, sometimes transformation if you're facing down the dark issues of power. 1 degree of Aquarius. 2:21 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 5:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10:21 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. This is good for self-empowerment, so don't let this energy go by. And fortunately, that's it for the rest of the day, but that's certainly enough. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day. Get motivated, no matter what.